The reason I'm even saying any of this, the European Transport Safety Council, ETSC, a spokesperson from their group said they're certainly concerned Tesla presented unreliable safety data from the US to regulators in Sweden, and he said if Tesla wants to make safety claims, they should give the data to a university, have it independently verified by a qualified researcher, and then let's talk. I have an idea. Let's talk about the ETSC. You know, the group that just sent letters to transport ministers of almost every EU member state, urging the ministers to seek answers and evidence to several key questions related to FSD. So basically all of the EU member states that have not yet already approved FSD got this letter. In the opening paragraph, they say, "We urge you not to recognize Tesla's FSD until a short set of questions has been answered in public and by someone other than Tesla, and until there's meaningful real-world safety evidence from Dutch roads." Well, wait a second, there already is meaningful evidence out there. This right here is from the RDW itself. That's an organization that's not Tesla, and they said FSD has been extensively examined and tested for more than 1.5 years on our test track and on public roads. And they said using Tesla's FSD makes a positive contribution to road safety. Back to the ETSC letter, they say, has the system been independently shown to both improve safety and not introduce new risks? And they're saying the RDW's claim that it makes the road safer has no public evidence to back it up. But the truth is it actually does, because it's done millions of miles in testing and now in actual customer deployments. Then the ETSC asks, why are these countries being asked to adopt a system that US federal authorities are investigating right now? Just to oversimplify, I can easily tell you why. A system doesn't have to be perfect to already meaningfully improve the safety of the roads. Enter Tesla's FSD. Because let's not forget, it is still supervised. So think about this. What the European Transportation Safety Commission is now arguing is that the Netherlands, Lithuania, Estonia, Denmark, and Belgium, well, all the regulators there don't actually know what they're doing, and they're doing a poor job. But the reality is the ETSC and its backers and donors and funders are, quite frankly, scared of supervised FSD getting this broader approval. So it's doing everything it can to slow down all of the other countries from adopting Tesla's FSD. And why do I think that? Well, if you look at the corporate partners for the ETSC, you'll find Toyota Motor Europe, you know, a company that has no plan to compete with Tesla's path to autonomy. Or how about this member, the German Road Safety Council? And obviously, the German Road Safety Council works very closely with companies like Mercedes and BMW and VW, who are all apparently working on their own autonomous driving platforms. But as we know, none of them come close to the capability of Tesla's FSD. So clearly, two of the biggest members and corporate partners have pretty clear incentives to slow down Tesla however they can. But truly, if I was a regulator in any of these 5 companies where supervised FSD is approved, I would be offended that the ETSC is basically saying, hey, did you guys even consider this incredibly basic list of questions? And we know Germany has plenty of influence over there, and we know most of their homegrown players over there are pursuing this multi-sensor extra redundancy type path. So if Tesla's only Vision FSD gets this broad approval across all of the EU, then their homegrown players are now going to have some serious questions to answer. And sure, some people will argue, oh, they're just being safe, they don't want to rush out the new technology. But guys, come on now. Anybody that's actually used Tesla's FSD knows that the roads are much safer with it than without it.